I think you're hot.
Kiss me.
What? What? Here?
Don't be afraid to explore new horizons.
Hello, welcome to our RecapPlus channel with me, Matthew. Today we will watch a recap movie called Bedazzled, released in 2000. This is a spoiler content video. So please turn on the subtitle and let's start the story. Elliot Richards is often seen as a people pleaser, and at times, a doormat. His social awkwardness doesn't earn him much respect, particularly among his co-workers, who rarely take him seriously. He understands this but persists in maintaining his warm personality, hoping to win their approval, though his efforts seem futile. None of them wish to be associated with someone they see as a loser. One night, Elliot decides to visit a bar where his co-workers have gathered, even though they hadn't invited him. They try to evade him, but he brushes off their rude behavior and joins their group, much to their annoyance. Suddenly, Allison, another co-worker, enters the scene, and Elliot surprises everyone by revealing that he knows her likes and dislikes. Encouraged by this, they urge him to approach her. Elliot introduces himself to Allison, mentioning they've been working together for 4 years. However, she doesn't recognize him and leaves, finding his behavior a little too awkward. Elliot confesses he would do anything to have her. Just then, a snooker ball rolls toward him, leading to a strange encounter. A woman in a red dress approaches him and claims to have heard his wish. She proceeds to display remarkable powers, scoring all the balls simultaneously, before taking him outside for an intimate moment. Elliot is nervous and fearful, especially when she reveals her tremendous cataclysmic powers and declares herself to be the devil. Disbelieving her, he departs, only to be astounded when he encounters her once more, now wearing a different dress. The devil shares glimpses of Elliot's darkest moments, his lonely existence in an empty apartment, crying himself to sleep each night, with no one to care for him. She presents a challenge: make a wish. Sarcastically, Elliot wishes for a Big Mac and a large Coke, but the devil fulfills his wish by taking him to McDonald's and making him pay for it. As Elliot becomes annoyed, she offers him a ride in her sports car. She takes him to an off-hours club she owns, where people cheer upon seeing him. Everyone clamors to take photos with him, and inside, women vie for his attention. The devil then shows him her office and even a male version of herself, just for fun. When Elliot inquires about God, she grows irritated, as this topic annoys her. In a swift move, she takes him to an agreement, 7 wishes in exchange for his soul. Motivated by visions of a future with Allison, he signs the agreement without proper examination. The devil provides him with a pager and instructs him to dial 666 if something goes wrong. For his first wish, Elliot desires to be rich, powerful and married to Allison. He wakes up next to Allison and silently celebrates his newfound abilities, including speaking Spanish. He checks his stallion and revels in his good fortune. However, his joy quickly dissipates when he discovers Allison with her English tutor, Raoul, getting physically close. In a fit of anger, Elliot removes his mustache. His subordinates inform him of an ongoing affair between Allison and Raoul, and he confronts Allison, leading to a heated argument where she expresses her hatred and disgust towards him. Before he can react, his men call, reporting trouble at the factory. To his surprise, he commands his own personal army, but upon reaching the factory, he realizes he's become a Colombian drug lord. Raoul takes over everything, and even his men switch allegiances. They attempt to kill him, and he escapes via helicopter. While searching for the devil's pager, he accidentally drops it and calls 666, landing in America on a car. The devil is present, giving parking tickets, and points out that Elliot never asked Allison to love him back. Since they are uncertain about the type of man Allison desires, the devil offers to take him to her room. Before leaving, she manipulates traffic lights, causing a series of car crashes. In Allison's room, the devil reads Allison's journal while Allison remains unaware due to the devil's magic. The devil discovers from Allison's journal that she prefers sensitive and emotional men. Elliot, in an attempt to win her over, wishes to become the most emotionally sensitive man and for Allison to love him. They find themselves on a romantic beach as the sun sets. Elliot, inspired by his wish, engages in a series of cheesy acts, like shedding tears at the sunset and preparing a vegan salad. Just as they are about to share a kiss, the devil intervenes, and Elliot becomes overly emotional about everything, from dolphins to Allison's hair to the sunset, not allowing her to speak. 3 jocks appear and disturb their moment by throwing sand at them. Elliot, timidly, asks them to leave, but they invite Allison for drinks in their van, and she goes with them. She tells Elliot that his extreme sensitivity is super annoying, and she wants a strong, tough man. Devastated, Elliot dials 666 and cries some more while watching the sunset. Frustrated, he confronts the devil, and they reconcile. Elliot makes his next wish to become a strong, manly, and professional jock. He wishes to be a great basketball player and, in this new form, excels on the basketball court. However, he loses his intellectual capabilities and struggles to understand the interviewer's questions. Later, Allison approaches him for an exclusive interview, but her admiration turns to disappointment when she sees his small stature in the locker room. She quickly departs, leaving Elliot embarrassed and angry. He calls 666 again, wishing to do something for everyone. Elliot became the President of the United States and transformed into Abraham Lincoln during his assassination. As he's about to be killed, he uses his last wish to return to his company. The devil explains he only has one wish left since the initial wish for a Big Mac and Coke also counts. Frustrated with the devil's tricks, Elliot goes to a church, but the priest calls the police. In the police station, nobody believes his story and the devil delivers him to the cell, where he meets a fellow inmate who reassures him that everyone's soul belongs to God, and the devil is just trying to deceive him. Elliot spends the night contemplating deeply. The next morning, he visits the devil's club, and everyone has aged but still parties. In the devil's office, he refuses to make his final wish, valuing the journey over instant gratification. The devil turns demonic and threatens him, but Elliot wishes for Allison to have a happy life. Disappointed, the devil drops him. Elliot awakens in a normal building, and the devil informs him that his selfless and benevolent wish voids the contract, something he didn't know because he hadn't read it. They part ways amicably, and the devil shares that heaven and hell are both on earth. She genuinely enjoyed her time with him, and they part as friends. Elliot returns to his office and talks to Allison normally, asking her out on a date. She kindly rejects him, as she has a boyfriend. Elliot takes the rejection gracefully, and his co-workers start taking him more seriously. He discovers a new neighbor, Nicole, who bears a striking resemblance to Allison. They become friends and eventually start dating. Meanwhile, the devil and perhaps God play chess, with the devil predictably cheating. The story concludes with everyone's lives moving forward. To watch more video like this, click on the videos on your screen, and don't forget to let me know how you feel about today's video in the comments down below. And at last I will say stay safe and stay healthy. See you next videos.